can't believe that she would just let us leave like this. I thought for sure that we would be tied up and handed over to Inquisition by now. Just like she was, well, she has promised to the others. Shh. No amount of apologies will make up for your losses. I suppose this is the end now. Is it all? You needn't worry at all. I don't blame you, and it is not your fault. I have accepted the consequences when I've made my choice. I know that. I know it was you who bore the brunt of the crew's wrath for us, and I knew it was you who saved her life. Maybe you could just come with us. Yeah, you would certainly be in grave danger if you stay, Senor. They're going to be all angry at you. They might even try to kill you at night. Just go. Weren't you discussing how you would escape earlier? Well, here's your chance. I'm the leader of the fleet. I won't abandon my crew like this. This was my oath to crews, you see? And one which I will never turn my back on. Responsibility. Well, Senor Joanna, there's something I need to return to you. Oh? Well, don't worry about it. You can just keep the clothes and the sword. Consider it a payment for all of your trouble. No, it's not that. What else is there? The young man reaches into its pocket and suddenly stops. He lets out a slow breath. Is it a compass? No, wait. It's an object. It is the compass! The compass? No. I don't understand. If it is undamaged, then what is that debris in the lab? If you hadn't been repairing the compass, then what have you been doing all this time? Answer me! Or now she's angry! The destroyed compass was a replica. I never actually touched the original. Oh, so there's still a chance. How comes no one has ever told me? When exactly did you switch them around? I've never told anyone about it. I don't understand. Why? The corasonics in the compass was way too complex than I have expected. If I'm unable to replicate it perfectly, that means I haven't understood its true nature. In which case, attempting to manipulate the actual corasonics could only lead to another failure. But I couldn't afford to fail like this. Your hopes, the future of the fleet, the fate of Elysium, and, of course, Pasculia. All of that was on my shoulders. So, if I was doomed to fail, I thought I should at least limit the damages. That is why I tried to replicate it first. If I prove incapable of understanding it, at least I could keep the original and maybe find a better alchemist. I left some of the materials that it gave me behind for the fleet as well. So I'm sorry. I tried. Isidore, is this your idea of giving it your all? The chances of failures was at least 87%. This was the safest way that I could think of. Are you that afraid of failure then? Even if the chances of success were 1 in the 10,000s, I would have waged everything on it. That's not experimental though. That's just gambling. Have you ever considered that the odds of getting a second chance might be even lower than that? Tell me, is life a gamble or just an experiment? There she goes. Well, Vidi's on her way to pick us up. Are you coming with us? My journey isn't over yet. I will continue as planned. See, then what about you, Pascula? Come with me. I can find a better way to get you out of here at least. Out of the Sand Flat, or wherever you want to go. Alright, Then take care, Isidro. Yeah, take care. You too. Both of you. They don't know about the looming danger! The looming danger of the Inquisition Vextravia! Ah! Senor Silver. So, I see that you're willing to stay. It's good. Very good. Have you forgotten? I've had a bad leg. I can't go. No, I haven't forgotten about that. You were injured during the second raid, weren't you? See? So you have forgotten. It happened on the day of the execution. You have treated the wound yourself. But it ended up getting infected anyways. Right, with the barbed sword. It was stuck, but it had to be removed, otherwise the bleeding wouldn't stop. Even I remember it! I guess Silver was too busy with all the recent stuff. Or maybe it's very hard to remember them because their faces are always so covered. And they all wear the same thing. And stuff. Well, if I, hypothetically, if I were a better doctor and fixed your leg then, would you have come with us now? Yes, of course. I see. Now he's doubting his own abilities. As he should, actually. All leaders should have some doubts in themselves. Otherwise they become way too reckless. Like this guy! Oh god. What were you two discussing about? It is time to go. Senor Anastasio? Yes? It is an honor working with you. Wait, are you actually going along with this plan? Despite the risk? Huh. And where were you, Senora? You know, I just saw the kids off. I did what you told me to do. Take the crew and Nini. Lie low in the salt flat for a couple of days. I can't just leave you here by yourself, though. This is an order, Teach. Right. Maybe she knows what Javia's up to. She's already preparing for it. Maybe. Under the moon, Isidore walks by himself with the salt flat, leaving behind a trail of lonely footsteps. He does not know how long he has walked. The entire night, probably. He feels like he has let a lot of people down, but does not know what he did wrong. Suddenly, he feels lonely and wished that he were with his friend. And then he realized he just bid farewell to Elysium. Perhaps Weedy has already found him. The mission would have come to a close soon after confirming that he was safe. Perhaps they are discussing the journey out of the flat and the next mission even now. As for him, he can only continue his journey alone. Nothing wrong with that, of course. No attachment, and no responsibilities. Should have had those extra swings of South and Garoon, huh? Probably not. Ah! Oh god, he died. Oh, he definitely died. The guards have been eliminated. Inform the Agushia that the intel is correct. Prepare to advance. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I see that you've worked fast, Xavier. Why are you here? Are you giving them a warning? Huh. You're alone. As you can see, you shouldn't have been left unguarded like this. Maybe because the one who should have been protecting me is standing before me now, pointing the blade that I have made for him at me. Go on then, kill me, and the fleet will be yours. Joanna is in our custody now. Keep an eye on her, and don't let her get hurt at all. Hmm? What a joke. They're burning it down? How did you even find this place? Which Finchlet has sold us out? Even now you think of vengeance, huh? Meet your end, villain. Oh yeah. Gah! What of the compass then? Have you learned anything about it? Nothing, Senor Alguacil. It's all rings and vile fucks who can hardly string 2 sentences together. We won't find anything unless we go deeper into their bases. Do not stop without my direct command. Everything here must be cleansed with the fire. There's no reason to allow such tools of sin to continue to exist. Yes, sir. So rootless. A noise roused Isidore from his musing and caused him to halt in the steps. Wizard? He turns around to see the dark night lit up on the horizon. Oh, wait, that's... Is that a fire? It is the light of a raging fire. Oh. Oh no. In the direction of the flea as well. How could it... Yeah, you better hurry back. They might need your help. They desperately need your help. They aren't prepared for this. Isidore steps forward without any sort of hesitation. It is a decision made not with reason, but pure impulses. He runs as if life depends on it, retracing his own footsteps towards the direction that he just came from. That same set of footprints that is now no longer alone. Right, because now there are 2 sets right next to each other. Don't bother searching here. You won't find it. The sailors have told me that the kids screwed it up. The compass has been wrecked. It'll be of no use, even if you found it. I say, do not think to presume whether it is of use to me or not, bandits. Yeah, pardon. I have safeguarded the compass for nearly a decade, see, and slain all who have tried to reach for it. Even if it has become dust, I must see this dust with my own eyes. Where is your leader? Well, we've had a deal. Joanna will be spared, right? And how exactly does the agreement with Silver concerns me? Surely the woman has fled with the compass. Yes, this tale of Akamalica failure is just a ruse, right? A lie in order to protect the woman for the sake of your own desires. You two ought to be cleansed. Yeah, he has fangs. That guy's definitely a vampire, isn't he? He has to be. I'm not lying though. Joanna doesn't have a compass. Whatever is left of it is of no use to her. It is the alchemist and his lab that you should be looking for. Huh. And where might they be? Second tent in the back row. There's a secret door leading to the lab. More lies. Do not make me cut you down where you stand. Did they block it off? Is the lab gone already? Oh. On the ground! And don't move a muscle! Is it true then that we'll all get pardoned if you just find the compass? Are we just going to get a lighter punishment if we don't resist? Fools. Okay. She doesn't even take you serious, but this is literally your only hope. Oh, I don't like these guys. They're way too reckless.
Sure to bring you some
oh my
good
god.
news.
Yeah, buddy. Please don't do this. I'm going to place that as my last defense. I'm going to cut him down. I need more TP, please. I need a whole ton more TP, please. Cut it down. Okay. Cut it down, please. Still alive for some reason. Okay, you're going to take this line. Be gone. He's sinking on his own. I need to cut this one as well. How long? 15 seconds and then you're gone. That's good. I'm going to... Oh, shoot.
Ready whenever.
Treat. I'm going to give this guy something to work with.
Bring it on,
Right here. Don't distract my boy. He needs to cut something around here. He can't be bothered like this. He's busy. He's busy cutting the rope. It's very important. It's very important indeed. Come on. And do a little bit more. That's not quite it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a healer.
Cleaning work is my specialty.
Okay, it's fine. Beagle is going to tank for the crew. Trapping them in the sand, preferably.
Bring it on.
Come on, get distracted by Beagle. I know that you want to shoot her. Yes, buddy. Drown in the sand. Drown in the sand. Okay, this is fine so far. We can speed it up a bit. My next tank has to go towards the right.
Bring it on, bastard.
And I also need to prepare a healer. So we're going to start with her
I like these
and
high.
Fang.
Squad, form up.
And
Ready
I'm going to
whenever.
swap her out for
I
baseline.
join in the performance at the right section.
And now I can wait for this guy to start building the bridge so that Shay is capable of cutting it down. Yes, Shay is going to interrupt this. Partially interrupt it. We can speed this up a bit. Come on, cut it down. Perfect job, Shay.
Right here.
Lovely to see. I'm going to slow them down a bit. Maybe give them a little bit of help in form of click.
Entendido. Stand still. It'll spare all
Okay.
of us here.
Never mind, click. Be gone. That guy's going to shoot at you, and I don't want that. Anna, never mind. Ethan! You got shot, Ethan! Distract these guys! Distract these guys! Oh, you might want to dodge this if you can. Oh, it missed, but it still stunned you for some reason. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, don't worry, Ethan. I have this. I've got this. Jay's here. Jay's here to help. Behold the power of the blades! Power of the blade! The healing blades! There we go! That wasn't so bad. Now then, can you save them? Chaval. Hmm? Teach! Teach! What is going on here? Davia has led the Inquisition to us. Senor Joanna is being held captive in the captain's quarters. I see. Why did you decide to come back? I don't know. I guess the same reason as you, probably. Wait, is that one of your friends hiding on the opposite deck? My friends? Oh. Huh? Wait, is that Isidro? I guess he really did come back after all. Ha! See, I told you. I mean, even I couldn't stay away from this. Of course he would come back. Especially when he saw that fire. He's my best buddy amigo after all. I read him like a book. And what about me? Why did I have to come as well? Well, we could always need some help. And besides, could you help us put out the fire, please? Wow! Oh. Gah! There we go. Wake up, Senora. Palita? Where's Nene? You should have come back. I set it free in the flat. It may be weak, but better out there than getting killed by Molteners. We can't just leave you here, though. You don't look well, either. What did they even do to you? Nothing. They just gave me some drugs. You could have just fled. You would have lived. I didn't take you for someone who would just give up so easily. Where's your gambling spirit? Now that we're all here, don't we have better things to do than just talk like this? You know the Salt Flats better than anyone else, right, Senora? Is there anywhere that we can go? How big is our group? 24 mans, I would say. Excellent. Enough to command a ship. Which one? La Conquistata? Well, that's the oldest one that we have. Slower than the newest salt ship. But I know it the best. Besides, because I consider it an antique, it will be lightly guarded. All the easier for us. I will take 8 men up to the deck to get rid of the sentries. The others will go in through the sides with Elysium and deal with the rest. What about me then? Stay with Senor Joanna. She's not really at her best right now, and won't be able to move as quickly. Right. Is decently strong. He could definitely act as a bodyguard. Keep her from harm. He even beat the Seaborn, right? What was that noise? Oh! Gah! More fights. Gah! My aching bones. Maybe I'm starting to get too old for this. Hey, the guys on the decks are out cold. I'm tossing them overboard. Good. Climb the mast and be ready to hoist the sails at my command. We'll need full speed on the double. Right. Are you done over there? We've got the one below decks as well. A hand, please. Alright. We just have to wait for the boss. Searching inch by inch, by the Gajunia's order, we have to find that compass. We've turned every room upside down and haven't found anything remotely like it yet. Keep looking. Don't miss a single nook or even the slightest corner. Yes, sir. Senors, the Gulia has issued new orders. A squad is to come with me to pursue the fleeing alchemist. And why exactly are you the one delivering that order? What is wrong with that, huh? We're still working together according to our agreement. Very well then. Wait here while we muster the man. Gracias. Are they actually believing him? Did he actually get that order? Huh. Just what is Xavier doing over there? No idea. But he's getting rid of the warrior priest for us. Even if he doesn't mean it. When they leave, we can continue behind those tents. They won't be able to see us from any of the salt ships at least. I can see that you've become an expert at sneaking through our base then. After all of these escape attempts. Oh. Hang on. We're almost there. Right. Okay, just a little bit further. Go on the deck first. I need to fetch something from the lab. Please be quick. Right. But what exactly? And isn't that guy heading there in order to look for the compass? Oh wait, he's here. A ship from the old era. Does the desire for the compass point towards the source of the calamity, the ocean itself? Did he listen in? Huh. Now where did I leave it? He did listen! Oh god! You! It's you! It is you who has been leading the raid! And it is you who has been repairing that compass. People always tell me to look for the good in people. The truth always proves them to be fools. When first we met, I knew you intended to take the compass for your own sinful alchemistical research. I was right. The compass is no more. I'm still trying to scrap what's left of it off the transportation table. The Black Mother, see? No, that is not the true compass. Your lies have no purchase here. Must the Inquisition spill so much blood for each thing that it loses? You know that the compass corrupts the heart, right? It is nothing more than a tool for sailing the sea. Sailing the sea, huh? Ha! Those who attempt to elude both judgment and the reins of mortality often seek out the thorny path that few have walked, and distant shores that none have reached. As if the accomplishment could offer sanctuaries for their sins. I don't recall ever sinning like this. Harboring a thief, feeding upon the remains of a townfolk, assaulting a cleric of the Inquisition, associating with bandits who are the menace to the town. Is that not enough of a crime? This is all just a pretext. It is here to frame a crime. And now you begin to even deny your own sins. All those who have sinned will desperately deny it. I was no exception. But I learned to accept my sin, and thus discover a path for atonement. My life was born from the evil of cannibalism. My very being is a sin itself. I am unworthy of the liberty of death. But you were once pure and upright, before desire has corrupted you. You have the right to die. I will free you. The hell? You're insane! I don't have time for this! Right, but can you win this? This is strange. Why isn't Isidore here yet? It's alright. He must be somewhere on the ship, so everyone is accounted for, right? Just waiting for your orders, Senora. Hoist the sails. We sail. Right. I guess he's still fighting. The ship. Murder. Joanna doesn't know this lunatic is here yet. There'll be nothing but trouble once the ship's starting to move. Right. Everyone involved in this futile escape attempt is on the ship, right? Shut it! This is where it ends for all of you, along with the sinful vessel of the old era. On, Fawn, you got this! The Gullia's attacks were ferocious. All Isidore can do is defend himself. This is getting me nowhere. I have to do something. Yeah. This is his own lab. There must be something that he can do around here. What does he do best? During the time that he spent here, his most frequent creations were undoubtedly explosions of various sizes. Explosions? This calls for an explosion, right? Oh! Did you hit him with that? Ah! Huh? Fawn? Oh, finally! You were starting to scare me when you went down to the lab and didn't come back at all. I ran into someone from the Inquisition there. I thought we cleaned out the whole cabin though. I don't know how he got back here. He just came in all of a sudden, looking for the compass, and wasn't really in the mood for any sort of negotiation. I had to blow up the entire lab to eject him from the ship. Wow! Him and half of the ship! Well, good work though. At least we got rid of him. Is there anything from the lab left though? maybe? Very well. We're going into the Skeleton Reef. The ocean lies just beyond that. You might have one last chance to repair the compass now, before we arrive. Oh! Is this another gamble? They can escape if they can fix this compass! One more chance, buddy! One more chance! Hey, Senor Silver, the Golia is still on the ship. We must come to his aid. No. No one could survive an explosion like this. What? But what about Argosia? I said no. We will let his martyrdom go to waste. Sacrifice the living for the sake of the departed. But what if he's still alive? Our run needs him now more than ever. Just take the inventory of the confiscated supplies and round up the prisoners. This is an order. You're just going to abandon him now? You're on the same side, aren't you? Hey, steady! You're going to snap the master too! Are you trying to crash the entire ship onto bones or something? And have us hang on the dry like human jerky? Full left rudder. Full left rudder! Okay. Damage to the starboard side. Another hit from the sea blast. And the ship is going to fall apart. The skeleton formation are getting denser as well. We will crash if we don't steer this just right. The rupture steam means that we're closer to the skeleton reef as well. He won't dare to go in there with us. But do we though? The steam blast will punch through us like a hot knife through butter. Better than the Inquisition, I would say. At the very least. True. Gah! We have to take the risk. Boiling steam shoots out of gaps in the skeleton and tears the sail apart with terrible forces. The gang is thrown into the air before crashing back onto the deck. The helm wheels spin wildly out of control. Gushing streams send the ship crashing towards a massive skeleton, more than a dozen meters tall. Ah, yeah. Joanna says nothing, as if waiting for something. Really? You're an engineer, right? Do something! This is my first time on the Golden Age ship, though. Never mind one that's been modified beyond recognition. I need time to figure this out. If we abandon the ship, then we might survive if we just jump right now. Are you loco or something? You're just going to be impaled by Saltfin in less than a minute. Senora! We're done for. No, we're not. Joanna looks towards the spinning helm wheel. If the ship were alive, its flesh would have been stripped away by a century of wear, leaving only a bare skeleton. Even its once magnificent embroidered sail was replaced with a patchwork of fin skin. Yet the helm stands proud at the deck's center. Right? Joanna holds the spinning helm wheel with her hand, as if steadying a dancing partner, and begins to turn it with a frenzied rhythm. Her ink-black hair whips around like seaweed caught in a raging tides. It's been so long, old friend! I guess she's having fun. La Conqueror brushes past the massive skeleton, banking at a dangerous angle, only by hanging onto a rope for dear life did the passenger avoid being thrown overboard. For decades, this heavy old ship had to drift slowly behind the old salt ships. Now though, it darts through the bones, riding upon the winds, as it once navigated the treacherous rift with Joanna at the helm. Senora? We're on course again. Whew! I'm alive. Do I have all of my body parts? Am I hanging off a piece of a bone or something? No. Also, you said you only needed me to put out the fire! Well, figuratively speaking, right? Oh god! Why are you putting everyone in danger, Elysium? Maybe we'll never forgive you about that! So, what is the situation, Fawn? How much of the lab do we have left? They stand in silence before the carnage. I managed to salvage the table. The outer casting is gone, of course, but the output is stable enough. As for the probes, though, this is the only one left. Pretty worn as well, but still usable. And we still have a little bit of alloy and orignium left, scavenged from the antiques. I don't know if this is enough, though. Anything that I can help with, then? Are your fingers as tiny as a probe needle? No? Or maybe? A long rumble interrupts the conversation as Elysium places a hand on his belly, looking embarrassed. At this rate, they might be soon. We don't really have much food on the ship, right? Let's just go and find some.
Boss,
But I guess we're going to save that for the next chapter.
Is it over?
Maybe our Jay over there can help you out as well. He is a master cook after all. But now, we finally have some peace and quiet. In a EP stage, eh? Episode Stage 2. A flower that blooms rot. All living things decay. The more the devoted seek atonement, the heavier their sins become. Alright. Pretty sure it's not rot then. It's probably just rot. But rot is a prettier color at least. The sun sets. The crew shivers in the cold night of the salt flat. They had to practically turn the battleship upside down to find an old pot and some even older dried fins. The pot begins to emit a silver of warm with the help of Reedy's bionic sea dragon. She has a sea dragon? Huh. It's so cold though. We've used up all the woods that we could scrap up. We will have to do as a makeshift blazer for now. It was only designed for warming hands though. This is the best that it can manage in terms of cooking at least. Getting something warm to eat is more than enough. Right. And we don't really have much in the ways of food or water anyways. Enough to last us 2 or maybe 3 days at most. We have stacks for gathering rainwater, but the weather on the salt flat is unreliable at best. Couldn't we make use of the steam outside then? Right. The steam is just hot water. If we have a way to cool it down, we might have a supply there. Oh no. It's way too unsafe to drink it. It carries all sorts of microorganisms from deep of the underground. Well, we could always just distill it. No. For now, just focus on fixing the compass first. Right. Anyway, our priority now should be finding a way to last through the night, right? Yes. Night on the flat is no joke, you see. We are low on food, and we've also got some injuries. Get too cold in your sleep and you might never wake up. Wait, really? It could be over just like that? What if we run into a sword fiend? It'll be fine. I can just use my expertise to send it a message, telling it that we're here to prepare to die. How can you be so absolutely awful at reading the mood at times like this? You know, you just learn to live with it. He's the only one who could run his mouth in a situation like this. Oh, look out! Huh? What's that? La Krista runs over a bone and gives a violent jolt, sending the pot flying with the food inside. Elysium leaps up to catch it, but screams at it as his hands are burnt. Isidore steps forward and thrusts his sword through the handle of the pot, saving the dinner. The heat from the bionic sea dragon has dissipated. The heating function just broke. Please give me a second to fix it. Oh, it's so cold. Achoo! Oh no. Well, I can synthesize something that could emanate heat. It shouldn't really take too long. Save the material for the compass, please. We can worry about the heat ourselves. Fawn, I know that you want to help, but compass, please! Oh god, I'm sorry. Can I have another blanket, please? I'm really freezing here. Well, Stop worrying about whose is whose. Everyone, huddle up. Isidore, stop sulking over there and get in here. Count your lucky stars as you get to snuggle up close to a once-in-a-lifetime hottie just as I. What? Hey! I threw a blanket over my head. I guess this isn't so bad. Luana blocks the opening with her body. Teach helps Pasculia, wraps herself tightly, with only her face peeking out, grimacing from the cold. Elysium and Vendia are struggling to move their stiff fingers to pick up the food and put it in their mouth. Isidore wants to go back to the transmit table, but realizes that his frozen fingers are of no use when he picks up the broom. Like Konskaya sail aimlessly in the wind. I guess nobody needs to control it right now. So, where exactly are we going? No idea. Deeper in, I guess. So we don't really know where we are going. I don't even know when these fin-shit creatures will get up to us as well. And we don't even know if I will freeze to death in my sleep, or if the ship will hit something again. True. Hey, it's gotten into her. I thought you would be the first to find the warmest spot to lie down to. Maybe even stealing our blankets when we were sleeping as well. You know, she's just a child. She's asleep, with a bit of a fever. See if she has any useful herbs in her pockets. If I'm going to die here, I want to sleep in my old home. One last time. That big house, my bed, my blanket, my bathtub. My prettiest clothes, all lined up. All the food that I can eat, all the money that I can spend. No more getting kicked out of. Getting kicked out hurts so bad. Running from one end of the street to the other. I just want to go home. Want to live a better life. Don't want to die. Not here. Sorry, Weedy. I didn't think that it would be so dangerous. I really shouldn't have brought you into this. Don't worry about that. I came here to help. If we make it back to Rodeo Isle in one piece, I'll give you a month worth of pay. I promise. Oh? Well, there's not really a need for that. Just go to sleep. We can talk about it in the morning. Alright. And Fawn, what are you up to? Fixing the compass. Otherwise, we will never make it out of the skeleton reef. The way that the ship shakes, I need to build an art field of sufficient complexity to stabilize the Corasonic. Otherwise, the entire compass would fall apart the moment I try to disassemble it. And even if such a field is possible, I'll need a steady hand to carry out the rematerialization process properly. The slightest tremble when etching the liquid orignium circuits into the Corasonic could ruin the whole material. Plus, when tomorrow comes, I'm not even sure if we could. Oh, he fell asleep. It was way too complex for him. I'm not surprised that he is tired. He's been learning the helms on the fly all day. He's never done anything like this before, has he? No. His training was, well, for communication. Get closer. The temperature is still dropping. It'll be warmer if we huddle up. Palita, do you want to... Oh, I guess she's already asleep. Oh, never mind. Senora. Papa said that you used to sail the sea. Is it really blue? Papa, Will you take me to see it? When I grow up, I want to sail the sea. Palita, Joanna had told that story while holding young Teach in her arms. So very long ago. She placed a hand on Teach's forehead. There are wrinkles on it now. See. Teach has a fever too, Isidro. Do you have any of these herbs left? Let me see. Maybe here. In the quiet cabin, the sound of rustling punctuate the low breathing of the sleeping. Isidore places both pot and Rex on top of the repaired bionic sea dragon and prepared to boil the herbs. Joanna gazes at the bare-bone interior of the cabin with soft eyes, seemingly recalling some sweet memories. She puts the herb into the pot. They make a soft, splashy sound, rocking along with the ship. Have you ever seen the sea before, Isidro? Water bluer than the sky, waves foaming white, lightning striking from the clouds that seem like they could cut you in two. Will you sail out to the sea with us, Isidro? You would make a good captain. Joanna's eyes glow in the darkness. Cold starlight shines in through the ship's frame. He opens his mouth to answer, but closes it again without a sound. There is a light in the horizon, in the direction of where they came from. It is their pursuers. I guess we're running out of time. Oh! Canvas, thin height, wood, relics of the Golden Age. But virtually no sort of food or water. I guess they were desperate. It always takes such dire states for man to understand the value of order. Maybe. Subservice to order has brought you food, water and shelter. Do not forget this. My mates understand parley. They will keep to the agreement. Very good. You will make a fine private. One who will answer to me. Oh man. Please log the confiscated supplies, record the names of the bandits, then bring them to the abandoned house on the edges of the town. Take care not to draw the attention of the town folks. Yes, sir. And I also want those ships of theirs that travel to Sword Flat to be brought back without a scratch. They are the town's only hope now. Understood, Senor Silver. Anything else? Well, we were trying to look for Agusia, but only found a fragment of his clothing. I left it on the desk. Very well. I will take it from here. Now go. I wish to be alone for a while. Did he actually die from the explosion? But he survived the puncture of the bone before. He walked around the city with a giant hole in his chest. Surely he can't die that easily. Right? Huh. Anastasio, Anastasio. I thought you would save us all. But you never cared for anything other than yourself. Did you? What? The pieces of clothes left suit on the desk that he had kept so pristine. Silver picks it up with 2 fingers and stares at it. Finally, he throws it into the fireplace and starts wiping the desk clean. The same way that he climbs the clock tower every day, gazing upon this town that has survived calamities both naturally and man-made. Why did you burn the only fragment of his being? Shouldn't you, I don't know, give it a burial or something? At least something in his name? It is literally the only thing that remains of him, right? You shouldn't just burn it like this. And you don't care about this country, this town, or these people. That is why you will never understand. From the most prosperous harbor of the poorest fishing village, every settlement in the barrier has survived the sea, went on to collapse in the chaos that follows. Aaron was no exception indeed. I am the one who has devoted half of my life to this place, who saved it from the tragedy of cannibalism and the terror of tyranny. Wait a second, didn't the pirates solve this issue themselves? Weren't they the one who provided them with the fish fins? Maybe he's mixing some stuff up because it's been that long. Maybe. Oh well. And I am the one who will bring its salt ships that will walk the land, who will liberate this barren soil, which was also stolen from the pirates. Again, that guy is continuously taking the achievement of others and putting it underneath him. I don't like him. I don't like him. All that you can see, Anastasio, is your stubborn, archaic fate. You will never belong to Aaron. You will never interfere with Aaron again. My Aaron. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing that I mean. You don't really care about saving them. You just want to have it all for yourself. All of their achievement, all their stuff that they need to survive. All of it should fall under your lead and your lead alone. And in the process, you become a tyrant yourself, huh? Kinda. Legs driven by wind power through a complex transmission system. So they were never meant to be land ships at all. A wind-powered walker? That is genius. A shame, though, that a gear woman had such a talent. A handful of new ships, plus the one confiscated from the pirates, will be enough to carry the entire population of Aram. It has been decades. Finally, we will be free of the salt flat that feeds no one. What is this? Huh? Wait, where did that sudden wind come from? What is going on? Is this house really that drafty? I couldn't even light a fire. A few small tin sparks fly out from the end of the matches, only to be extinguished in an instant. Oh yeah, you're wasting the fire. You're definitely wasting the fire. A tiny flame sways in the wind. The flickering light illuminates the darkness. His eyes begin to adjust and take in his surrounding. Whoa! Oh! Oh, he's covered in blood! His eyes! His eyes are bloodshot! Ah! He sees a face, skin pale as salt, punctured by red-brown bloodstain, wet hair hanging feebly off the head like entrails. The face of a dead man. It's you! No one could have possibly survived that explosion. How did you do it? Just what exactly are you? On our first meeting, I was wounded walking the flat on foot to reach Aram. You asked if I needed help, didn't you? At the time, you thirsted for nothing more than to aid me. Huh? Now, when you halted the clerics coming to my aid, when you gleefully imagined my death, what was it that you thought? You were also corrupted by desire, just like the others, weren't you? Right. All he cared about were the ships and their supplies. Ha! Not a word comes out of Silver. He grabs at the air as he collapses, but only manages to pull out the drawer. Flower petals pour out, covering him in them. Dried flowers, Rotten flowers. Flowers that had turned to dust. Flowers from a few years ago, from a decade ago, from decades ago. The flowers that the townfolks had offered to their calefactor in gratitude over the years, all poured down upon him. Flowers. Did you see those flowers before? He hears the sound of a knife being honed before it comes to a sudden stop. There's a commotion outside. His mother screams, screeching and beseeching, claiming she was holding it to cut vegetables. He had not seen vegetables in the house for a long time. You are safe now, my child. Madness has come over your mother, but we have her under control now. By the lantern, what is it that he's eating? No! He screams hysterically like his mother, waving his hand wildly, trying to cover his own face. Fear that the clerics would smell the flesh, see the scraps by his mouth. He had been determined to end his sinful existence by death. Why then, as he comes face to face with this kindly man of clothes, would he strive to hide his crimes? I have sinned. Please, just let me die. No, child. I will not judge you for trying to survive. You must live and atone for your sins. Sinners are merits. We have walked the lands helping those who could not atone themselves and cleansing them from their sin. This you can do also. Only by this will you atone for your own sins. Until one day, the purest flower will bloom at your touch. Flowers? Bloom for a touch?